I'm gonna go ahead and do your general, and then I'm just gonna tell you straight out what's going on for you financially, and what's going on in your relationship. This read is a $5. It's only 12 weeks. If you want, I've always offered 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. You want to see what's going down? Put your money on what you want. I'm not gonna tell you that much for $5. I'm just giving people an opportunity to take advantage of that opportunity to get a reading if you've never had one. This is what's going on for you for the next 12 weeks. Okay? That's all I got. This is what's going on. So for the next 12 weeks, I feel like it's going to be a very high spiritual time. I see where you're going to be wanting to do things. You're ready to get something started. You're ready to get something kicked off and started going. You're really thinking about how you're going to do this thing. I feel like there's an open door for you. There's one open for you this month. There's going to be one open for you in March and then May. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, there's going to be some endings at how you look at relationships. There's going to be some endings when it's going to change for you, your perspective of it, how you see it, how you love, what type of partner you choose. That is really highly indicated in your cards. uh, if you are, let's just put it this, because I don't hypothetically think, and I'm not going to try to hypothetically think. When it comes down to relationship, right, within the next 12 weeks, it is not a time to be committing. I see a lot of confusion. I see a lot of looking over the shoulder. I see a lot of instabilities in how you look at relationships. So you can't move forward until you break down the walls. So the best thing cooking is high ideas inside businesses and work. And there is a player at hand that you have to come away from. I feel like he was being very fake with you. And you really had to do a lot to get him to communicate to you or to reciprocate what you put out there. There's only one person that is around you. I mean, he's a part of the way that you used to look at relationships. You want to stay in the same boat. You don't want to go. He gonna always be around. Know that. You don't want to switch the way you're thinking. You don't want a higher level of things in your life. You don't want to see another side of love. You don't want to be embraced as much as you embrace. You just stay right where you are. And this man, whoever this is, going to be right there to rub your back and pop your toes. Because he's going to stay in where you used to be. Now, this is not something that you can consciously just get up and do. This is a mind frame in your cards. If you change your mind frame, because right now you where you are because of the way you think. It's not a bad place, but there's greater out there for you. In tarot cards, they got to tell you that you just need somebody to push you along the way. So when it comes down to relationship, when it comes down to being married, if you want your marriage to be, or you want your relationship to be where you are currently statused in your life, you got the right one around you. It's going to always be this way with him. But you have a chance to switch your perspective the first 2 weeks of November. Do something different. Start changing the way you drive to work. Start changing the way you do stuff. You change your atmosphere. You change how you do stuff. You switch the screen. You flip it. And the flip will come to you. And you start meeting different people. But you have to take the conscious effort to flip it. If you don't know this, you can't do this. You'll forever be sitting in even for me, if you don't know no better, you don't do no better. That's a saying everybody says. If you sit in the same water and don't know it's dirty, however would you know that you're not growing? But if somebody is there to show you and to give you the perspective of higher mind, it's up to you to want more. It's up to you to want a better relationship. Can you have a better one? This is really not a mental reason. This is a DIU. DUI, do it yourself. This is a do it yourself. This is something that you want to do yourself. You're going to have the first 2 weeks in November, you're going to have to change everything. The week of Halloween, start flipping the script. Drive a different way. Go to different places. Go somewhere you ain't never been. Go to the library. I'm telling you, if you flip the energy will flip in new things. Now let's talk about career and money. There are sparks of ideas. Everything is a thought out thing for you also. There's no permanent. There's a lot of things in your cards that's showing that you are thinking, this is what I'll do. This is what I want to do. But if you're thinking about opening your own business, there's nothing wrong with a startup. A startup can last for 9 years. You can live off a startup. You can live off a startup business if that's something that you're wanting to do. I see it being favored, but if you're in the mind frame. You're in an old mind frame. It's like the things you're thinking, the people that you're seeing, the places you're going are all stale. It just feels, sometimes it can feel lonely, or you can feel like, I need to come away from this, but you don't know how to do it. What you need to do is pick the whole bucket and throw that bitch on the floor. Flip it. If you are scared, if you have someone around you, this man, this person I'm telling you about, if you scared to let that back and forth relationship go, this ain't for you. Just work on your finances, okay? I'm just being 100 with you. If the relationship that you are in seems to be drowsing and dazing, and you ain't afraid to make a move, you ain't afraid to put him in his place, you ain't afraid to tell him, look, we've been together this long. We ain't going nowhere. This is a dollar store relationship. Everything you can get for cheap. You want to hug me, you want to half do this, you want to argue, all this half off is getting on my nerves. Change your perspective at them time dates, I tell you. Somebody new will come in. It'll be up to you if you stay or go. Because this is really not a prediction reading. This is something that you're going to have to do on your own. And once you get into it, then you'll start seeing your blessings. But you are someone that has to do it, and then it will come. So you have to start the energy. You have to be able to do it. You have to, you're one of those people that seeing is believing. So that's the kind of energy that you're going to be putting out. Seeing is believing. So you got to show up and show out, and you got to go all the way out. You got to show that you're really emotional, trying to change. That you're emotional. You want this good relationship. Oh, Danny boy gonna be here. And there's nothing wrong with Danny boy, but it seems like this relationship and everything that is around it is starting to dry up. It just seems like it's drawn. It feels like lemon. It feels tight. It feels like it needs to be better, but it can't because nobody knows which direction to go. So why not you? Why not you go in a different direction? Why not you try that stuff I told you around November the 3rd. Change the way you drive to work. Don't talk to the people that you talked to the month before. Don't talk to nobody. You went to McDonald's for lunch? Bring your lunch. You don't eat gas station potato chips? That they eat gas station potato chips. You don't stop at McDonald's for the dollar tea. Go to Chick-fil-A and get whatever they got. Change the energy and the perspective will change. But you have to do it on a consistent basis, and then those energies are coming that you want. When it comes down to career and side business, it's very iffy for you. Side business is good. If you have a job, it's very iffy. It looks as though it's going up and down. I do not see permanency. I see growth. The perspective has to change for you so you can see good stuff come in. Everything's going to seem the same until you do it. Your cars are wonderful, but they don't have any movement and change with it because you're seeing the same stuff all the time. You're doing the same stuff. You're looking the same way. You're sitting in the same seat. I'm talking perspective. I'm not talking lifestyle. We talk about lifestyle, the love relationship, getting comfortable and staying comfortable and seeing better and doing better and thinking better, but not acting on it, or at least give it a try to see if it works for you. So I'm going to tell you, change your perspective and change everything that you do like I told you, and watch the energy change. And then the stability will come in, and then you'll be rounded out, and you'll be able to take advantage. And maybe this relationship that is around you will work out. But I do not see no marriage. I see the potential of it on your mind, and I see a partner that could leave you sitting in the dust. When cars talk about a relationship sitting in the dust, meaning it's going to always be that way. And that's not something that you want, because it can cause depression, lazy, cheating. I'm talking about the partner. Cause them to cheat. Cause them to, she ain't going to do nothing. It's going to always be this way. Now, you want to have a ninja on his toes. Yeah, I'm sitting here, but I may get up and go do something. Where you going? I don't know. I'll see you later. You see what I'm saying? Always on them toes. Always on those toes. And you can do this. Career is going to be picking up for you, but it's going to be picking up very, very slow. Whatever you're trying to do in business, it looks like it's the best thing rocking. Other than that, your perspective. God bless you.